space, empty space. And even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place than here with you now, here with you now. Here with you. See your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. Everything between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now. Here with you now. Here with you. Rather be no other place than here with you now. Place than here with you. I see your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. Everything between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now.
Welcome everyone to day 2 of the wild card round here in the SSBL. I am Chicken Sandwich and we are jumping right into the action. 4 more games today, 4 team seasons hanging in the balance. Can we see some decisive game 3s forced today? First off the bat is Retrievers and Overdrafts. Overdrafts looking for their first win over the Retrievers this season. They are currently 4-0. The Retrievers are 4-0, yes. Because they swept the season series, they won the play-in game, and then they won last night. Quick 2 outs here for Donnie Bottatello. And forgive me if I sound a little bit off. I'm not feeling all that great right now. Don't know what the deal is. Think maybe some allergies or something, hopefully. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. Omen Ramos and Astaire do up. Zelda Narwhal on the mound. Grounder Dickerson in time for out number 1. Two and 1 now to Carlos Ramos. Hard hit ball to Slowich. She'll take it herself for round number 2. And I'll bring up Mookie Astaire. Two. Swing and a miss. And Astaire gets rung up to end the inning. We'll go to the top of the second. Buns, Nunez, and Blanco Jr. do up. Let's see, what was the score last night? Score was 2-1 Retrievers. So last couple of games have been pretty close. 2-1 Retrievers and 3-2 in the play-in game. After the Retrievers really kind of manhandled the Overdrafts during the regular season. I think those were pretty big blowouts for the Doggos. That one's fouled off, a full count for Barry Buns. And Buns will take a walk. First base runner we have for either side. Ramen Nunez.
Nope, that's high.
2-2.
Nope, that's high.
Back in time.
That's foul.
And he gets rung up looking. Backwards K for Bonatello. Brings up Dale Blanco Jr.
That's outside. Strike.
And he gets rung up there. Blanco Jr. goes down. Back-to-back strikeouts looking. And here's Barbara Dickerson. Bonatello locked in.
Off the plate.
3 strikeouts through 1 2/3. That one's in there, 1-1. Slow grounder. Jackoon diving for it, but not going to get the throw off in time. Everyone is safe. Popped up. Looks like it's trending into foul territory where Buzz Yellow will make the catch for round number 3 and retire the side. And we'll go bottom 2, Jackoon, Amiya, and Brotani.
Ball. High. That's outside.
Grounded at Bravo. In time, 1 away. Base hit for Mia brings up Brotani. 1 on, 1 out now. Swing and a miss on the first pitch.
That's down.
And that one's through the left side. Chance for the overdrafts here early. 2 on, 1 out. And it's Buzz Yellow. I think it may be game 3 because the injury was week 12. That would be 2 weeks, but I'll have to double check. So if they force a game 3, he'd be back for that. And if the Retrievers win, he'd be back for their next round. I'm pretty sure. 2 outs now after Yellow strikes out, brings him Nico Baca. Swing and a miss there, 1-2 the count. Just misses his own, 2-2. Rounded to short. Ferrari is there. The throw is in time. And both teams stranding some runners in the second inning. We go top 3. Still 0-0 here. 9-1-2 to up for the Doggos.
Ball. High. Nope. Inside. Nope. Outside.
3-0 count to Honey Bear. That one finds his own. That one's fouled off, full count. Ooh, probably swung a ball 4 there, fouling that one off. Slow grounder to Jackoon. Easy play for him for round number 1. See now back at home if Bo Jackoon can channel his magic energy he had when we played the season 6 Miners All-Star game, I think, here. He was electric that game, and the Overdress really need him to kind of wake up. He's been Not very productive for the overdrafts here as of late. Here comes Sammy Ferrari with 2 away. Oh, Ferrari puts this one into the right field corner. Off the wall, she's digging for 2. And will be in there with a 2-out double. And will bring up Maggie Slowitz, former #1 overall draft pick of this Retrievers organization. Can she get the Retrievers on the board here in the top of the 3rd? 2-1 the count. Inside, 3-1. Bonatello still locked in. That pitch count growing higher. And Slowitz will walk, putting 2 aboard now for Barry Buns. And Buns pops it up just past the pitcher's mound, and it will be Katarina Ducateau making the catch for out number 3, and we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. The real-life Maggie Slowitz is recovering from ACL surgery right now. Well, hope that goes all right, Elder. Sorry to hear about that. That's no fun. Fouled back, a 1-2 count to KDC. And she swings and misses as Zelda Narwhal gets locked in. 3 strikeouts for her through 2 1/3. Only 2 hits allowed as we're back here at the top of the order with Piston Ullman. He puts one into the stands, 1-1. Just misses with the changeup. Fastball in there, 2-2. Oh, strike 3 called at the top of the zone. Well, person or dog. Still no fun. And Ramos will ground this one out to Slowitz. Round number 3, nothing doing offensively like we've seen the past couple of times between these two teams. We go to the top of the 4th. Just a pair of hits for both teams. Grounded to first. Ramos will flip it to, we'll flip it to Bonatello, but Bonatello went to the Cassiopeia School of covering first base, and he muffs it. Is now tense, and the Retrievers have a runner aboard. That one is fouled, make it a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Nice battle back for Bonatello, getting the strikeout and getting some mojo back. I'm waiting on a response from someone else in league office. But if we only have one game 3 that gets forced, I think we'll just do it tonight instead of just having a whole stream for just one game. But if it's 2 or more, I think we'll just push till Wednesday. 3-1 to Johnny Bravo with the 2 runners on. This is grounded to Ramos. Ramos with the diving stop. Flips it to Bonatello, who looks it into his glove this time. Records the second out, but both runners advance into scoring position now for the number 9 hitter, Honey Bear. Bonatello already at 80 pitches here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. He doesn't have much longer left in this one. Fouled back, 1-2 the count. Another one fouled back. Inside, 2-2. Yep, the middle. Ducateau with a diving stop. The throw is in time. Ducateau flashing the leather and keeping it a 0-0 ball game as we go to the bottom of the 4th. 3-4-5 do it for the overdrafts. Astaire grounds it to short. For Alredo Slowitz for round number 1. Here is Bojack Uno for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count.
Ball outside.
Lays off the pitch. 1-2.
That's high.
Battles back to make it an even count, but swings and misses there. Another strikeout for Zelda Narwhal. Believe that's 5. It is. She's locked in.
Inside.
Pitch count still high, but not as high as Bonatello's on the flip side. But that's going to be up the middle for a base hit. Shiro Miya coming through with a couple of base hits for the Overdrafts, 2 of their 3 hits so far tonight. And here's the man with the other one, Swolhei Brotani. Narwhal stays locked in.
Nope. Inside. Inside.
Brotani takes a 2-0 count. Fouls that one back. And another makes it 2-2. Ooh, slider just misses and the count is full. Swing and a miss. Brotani gets rung up. And we go to the top of the 5th. Still 0-0 here. Top of the order due up for the Retrievers. Who can find the offense first? That will do it for Bonatello. In comes Beltford.
That's down. That's foul.
Harold McHenry 0 for 2 so far today. Grounded to short. Jackoon in time, 1 away. Another one to Jackoon. His throw is in time as well for round number 2. And here is Maggie Slowitz.
Off the plate. Strike. That's outside.
Hopped up into right center. Oh, Astaire. It falls in front of him. Doesn't get to it in time, and 2 out base runner now for the Retrievers. Needed a slide there. Would have had to catch fairly easily. But a hard ground ball to Brotani. In time for round number 3, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. Yellow, Botka, and Ducato due up. And that's a 3-pitch strikeout for Narwhal, her 7th strikeout on the game. One and 2 the count to Botka. And Botka gets rung up there. And we pass the bat on to Katerina Ducato.
Outside.
1 and 2 now the count. That's a broken bat. Narwhal covers it, throws it to Slowitz in time for round number 3, a 1-2-3 inning. And we'll go to the top of the 6th. Nothing but goose eggs apart from 3 hits for each team and 1 error for the Overdrafts. Coming from Bonatello. Other than that, we're pretty much all square. Just about every way, shape, and form. A 1-2 count here to Nunez. And Nunez into left. Buzz Yellow tracking it, and he makes the catch for round number 1. Just able to get there in time to snag it to take away an extra base hit. Here's Blanco Jr. 0 for 2 intense. Can't get that one to sneak inside the bag. 0-2 the count. And that's grounded to Ducato. Out number 2. Diving stop by Jackoon. The throw is not going to be in time this time. And that will be a 1-out single for the Retrievers. A 2-out single, excuse me. Late swing there by Bravo, the hero for the Retrievers against the Overdrafts in the play-in game. Oh no, Baca throws that into center field. And the runner's now in scoring position, but an 0-2 count to Bravo. Pressure starting to build here. Oh, and strike three called at the bottom of the zone. And we head to the bottom of the sixth, top of the order to up for the Overdrafts. Narwhal back on the mound.
No.
1-1 the count. That one is foul to the benefit of Omen. But watch a strike three down the pipe for out number 1. And the 8th strikeout for Narwhal. 9, and she's on fire. Popped up, easy play here for Ferrari. A shade into left center for out number 2. And here is Mookie Astaire. And oh, Dickerson with a diving catch to send us to the top of the 7th. 9-1-2 up for the Retrievers. Still nothing on the board here. And Bear will get pulled in favor of French Tater. A much better bat here. See if they can get the offense kick started here. But he's going to pop this up in foul territory on just the second pitch he saw for round number 1. Wonder who the backup catcher is for the Retrievers. It can't possibly be Jet Me still. Ooh, boy. It's Jet Me. That's going to be a problem. 2-1 now to Harold McHenry. McHenry down the third base line. Brotani with the suck glove. The throw is in time. Plays being made all around the diamond for both teams defensively. And it's 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Sammy Ferrari to the plate. 3-0 the count. Fouled back 3-1.
Take your base.
And that will be a walk. Where Dickerson brings up Slowitz once again. And she channels some magic here in that same All-Star game. She hit 2 home runs in that game. Takes a first pitch strike inside corner. On a Belford, excuse me. Very concerned about the runner. This one's a hard hit ball, trending towards the gap. That's going to get down. Runner's headed for third. Piston Omen up with it. He doesn't have a great arm, and that's going to score a run. Maggie Slowitz have put the Retrievers on top 1-0. RBI double Maggie Slowitz.
Nope, that's low.
And she's in scoring position now for Barry Buns. Belford is running out of juice here. Tough out. Hard hit ball, but grounded right to Ducateau. In time for round number 3, but the Retrievers finally scrape across the run. Make it 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the 7th here already. If you are new to the channel, be sure to join our Discord. And oh my God, it is Jet Me behind the plate. That is what you call suboptimal. Hard hit ball, but Ferrari fields it nicely. It took a weird hop around the pitcher's mound, but she fields it cleanly, tosses to first in time for round number 1. Here's Shiro Mia, a thorn in Narwhal's side today. He has 2 of the 3 hits she has surrendered. First time he's facing her on fire, though, now. And that's a well-hit ball, but Dickerson says, not on my watch. Dickerson with another fantastic play there at second base. Recording the second out, and here's the other hit on the day for the Overdrafts. Swohei Brotani. Low 3-0. And Brotani will take a 4-pitch walk. Up comes Buzz Yellow now. Narwhal still on fire. 9 strikeouts through 6 2/3. Starts him off with a strike inside. Fastball misses high. Grounder up the middle. That's under the glove of Narwhal, and 2 are aboard now. But no mojo down yet for Narwhal. She's still on fire. 2 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Retrievers just took the lead. And they keep it here for the remainder of the 7th. Baca, 1-1 the count. 0 for 2 on the day. 1-2. Swing and a miss! Zarwal with her 10th K of the game keeps the lead for the Retrievers heading into the top of the 8th. Nunez, Blanco Jr., and Dickerson due up for the Retrievers. Looking to stretch that 1-0 lead, and it'll be against Liam Boss as he comes in of relief. And that's a base hit up the middle. Leadoff single aboard. Here's a tense 0 for 3, Dale Blanco Jr. He stays in the game to take the plate appearance. Oh, 2 already. Hopped up. This could be dangerous in no man's land. Oh, Ducato, and it's a Dragon special. Holy cow, Ducato does not want her season to end here tonight. She's playing her heart out defensively. That one gets down. It's a 2-out single for Dickerson. She's having a great night. She's 3 for 3. And that brings up Johnny Bravo. That had Bomber Special written all over it. And KDC was able to slide on in and snag it and get the Dragon Special.
You're safe.
1-2 the count to Johnny Bravo. Swing and a miss. Liam Boss gets out of the inning, surrendering nothing. And we go bottom of the 8th, just 6 outs left to work with for the Overdrafts to try to extend their season. And here is Katarina Ducato. Scratch that, here is Joseph Wahlberger. The Overdrafts in their 3rd opportunity in the postseason, still looking for their first ever franchise win in the postseason. And they only have 6 outs left to work with it. Make it 5 as Narwhal strikes him out for out number 1. Piston Omen tense 0 for 3. Fouls that one off behind the plate. 1-2. This is high and inside. Swing and a miss! Make it a dozen strikeouts for Zelda Narwhal. And she will get pulled 100-plus pitches, 12 strikeouts through 7 2/3. And the ball is passed to Arthur Pennyfold to get the last 4 outs here of a 1-run ball game. All of the fastballs. A curveball and a slider, and Pennyfold strikes him out, and we head to the top of the 9th. Jet Me, Harold McHenry, and Sammy Ferrari due up. Wahlberger will take over at second base. And that's out of the reach of Wahlberger. That will be a leadoff single for the Retrievers. Trying to get some insurance here for Pennyfold. That's grounded down the third base line. That's going to get into the outfield. Runners advance. Both will be at first and second respectively. And here is Sammy Ferrari. 2 aboard, nobody out here. Ferrari 1 for 3 with a double so far today. Liam Boss giving up 4 hits through an inning of relief. Striking out, has striked. Has retired a batter via the strikeout. Finds his own there. 3-1 the count. Check swing, but it's a strike. The count is full. This one's into right, and it's down in front of a stair, but the runners stayed put, and they'll get the force out at second. Weren't sure if the right fielder was going to play it well enough. It falls. Runner gets caught up, stuck in no man's land between first and second. It's one out, but runners now at the corners for Maggie Slowitz. A double and a single with the lone RBI on the night. 1-2. That's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Another run will score. Maggie Slowitz putting the Retrievers on her back, and it's 2-0. They want to make it 8 with the Dragons in the second round. Liam Boss is tense, 2 on, 1 out. Runners are going. The throw to third is not going to be in time. Both runners into scoring position now. Fouled back, 2-2. Tough out activated for Buns. Lays off of it, makes it a full count. Oh, swing and a miss at ball 4. We're obviously giving him a free pass to face Nunez, but he swung on it, couldn't make contact, and he's down. 2 outs now for Nunez, and it looks like they are going to intentionally walk him to get the force out at every base. I wonder if that will do it for Liam Boss. It will. Neo Bammer comes into the game to face the tense 0-for-4 Dale Blanco Jr. First pitch called a strike. That one fouled off. 0-2 now for Blanco Jr. Oh, gutsy take there. Tall, 1-2. Swing and a miss! The Retrievers leave the bases loaded, but they do scratch off another run. It's 2-0 going into the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Overdrafts. 3, 4, 5 due up in the order. First pitch strike to Mookie Astaire, 0-for-3. This one into center field, but dead center field to Blanco Jr. for out number 1. And here is Bo Jackoon, 0-for-3 tonight. That's up the middle. Bo Jackoon with a base hit. And we've got ourselves a 1-swing game. And who else other than Shiru Amiya to take the appearance? 2-for-3 tonight. Had a triple crown for most of the regular season. Think he missed out on it at the very end. Oh, man, that was dangerous. Didn't quite time it up right. It's a 1-2 count now. Swing and a miss! Pennyfold gets the strikeout, and it all comes down to Shohei Ohtani. 1 swing to tie it, 1 swing to send the Retrievers to the second round. Up the middle, that's a base hit. The game continues. 2 runners aboard now for the Overdrafts. And it's Buzz Yellow. We're now in walk-off territory here. 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the ninth in a 2-0 game for the Retrievers. 2-0 the count to Buzz Yellow. That one finds his own 2-1. Heart of the plate, 2-2. Grounded to first. It's under the glove of Slowitz. It rolls into right field. McHenry with a throw to home. Not in time. It's 2-1. Buzz Yellow makes it a 1-run game. Up comes Nico Baca. Baca will get pulled for a long time. Overdrafts Everett Sardee. A base hit, well, won't do it. Not a lot of speed at second. It needs to be extra bases. 2-1 the count. Fouled back, 2-2. Overdrafts down to their last strike once again. Staying alive is Sardee. Grounded to third. Johnny Bravo, the throw in time. The Retrievers sweep the Overdrafts. 2-0, and the Retrievers punch their ticket to face the Dragons in the second round. Back-to-back 2-1 games. The Retrievers offense doing the bare minimum of what they needed. But it doesn't matter as long as you win. Retrievers moving on, and the Overdrafts are going to have to wait another year for their first ever playoff victory. 10 hits tonight for the Retrievers, 3 of them from Slowich, scoring both runs, or bringing in both runs, I guess I should say. 8 strikeouts. Blanco Jr., not a great night, 3 strikeouts. 14 on the other side for the Overdrafts. Piston Omen recording 3 as well, 7 hits. All from the middle of the order, Amia, Brotani, Buzz, Yellow. Win will go to Narwhal, 12 strikeouts through 7 2/3. Pennyfold gets the save, 1 earned through 1 1/3. Loss goes to Belford, 1 earned through 3. Liam Boss, 1 earned through 2 2/3. Bammer getting the final out. Zelda Narwhal by far your MVP, followed by Maggie Slowitz and Barbara Dickerson, 3 for 3 on the night. Well, that will do it for Game 1. Game number 2, the Bombers and the Wildcats coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL on Twitch. Here we go into game number 2. Bombers need a win to force a game 3 here in the Bengata Bowl. They'll take the bats first. Look, Hummus, as you can see, the Retrievers won and are into the second round. First team to punch their ticket. Anti-Jar on the mound. Bombers looking to score any kind of offense against the Wildcats here. Have not had much success in the 2 games so far this season. Tough out activated for Ken Iffy Jr. Fouls that one back. Full count. Another one fouled off. 9th pitch of the at-bat will be ball 4, and Ken Iffy Jr. will be aboard. He was the lone bomber really last night, had any kind of plate discipline. He did have 3 hits on the night, I believe. First pitch strike to Graham Britton. Runner is going grounded to third. The hit and run allows the runner to move to second. Break up the Dragons special to bring up Murph Kelly. Hitting from the right against the lefty Jar. 1-1 to count. Swing and a miss, 1-2. This one is, suck glove by Whitney. The throw is not going to be in time, and runners at the corners now for the Bombers. And here is Albart Pujols. Two 2-0 the count. Takes the strike. 2-1. Fouled back 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. A big second out there for Auntie Jar. Okay, I forget the Wildcats pitcher's name sometime. 2 outs now for the Bombers. Lexi Luther up. And Luther puts this one into right. It's going to get down into the corner. A run will score, and the Bombers take a 1-0 lead. And that will bring up Dan Armstrong Hula. Auntie Jar throwing 22 pitches here in the top of the first. Starts off with a strike to Hula. Outside, 1-1. That is up the middle, out of the reach of Whitney, and another run will score. 2-0 Bombers. And that will bring up Amish Rifleman. Fouls off the first pitch. Called strike there, 1-2, the count to Rifleman. And that one is to the left side. Whitney with a diving stop. The throw is not going to be in time. The bases will be loaded for Ferris Irons. Auntie Jar Tintz here throwing her 30th pitch of the game. Here against number 8 hitter Ferris Irons. Irons into left, a decent rip, but right to Henry Longshanks for round number 3. Bombers do plate 2 in the top of the first. Bottom half we go. Maury Summer on the mound for the Bombers. Bombers giving her the nod in game number 2 despite her rough outing in the last game of the regular season against this team. Trusting that she will be able to show that game was just a fluke. Jackson Moore the 4th. Swing and a miss there, 0-2 the count. Fouls that one off. Just misses zone there, 1-2. 2-2. Count runs full. Yes, Elder Doggos advance. Up the middle, and that will be a base hit for Jackson Moore. Base hit up the middle. Brings up the dangerous Whitney. A quick 2-0 count, and Summer struggling in a very similar manner, struggling with the zone. 3-1 count to Whitney. Ooh, that one finds the zone on the slider, full count. This one, grounder, Murph Kelly with the diving stop. Will retreat back to first for round number 2, allowing Jackson Moore to advance 90 feet to bring up Bash Sluggington. Nice play there defensively by Kelly, stealing a base hit from Whitney. Swing and miss there, 1-1 the count to Bash Sluggington. Maury Summer about to throw her 20th pitch. And that's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit, a hard hit ball. Runner's going to head home. The throw to the plate is going to be in time. Kenneth E. Jr. with the outfield assist. Keep it in a 2-0 game going into the top of the second. 9-1-2 do it for the Bombers. This is a hard hit ball into left center. Back it goes. And that one is gone. Nick Hugh Jr. with a solo shot, making it 3-0. Wasn't going to be denied a second night in a row. Had one fall just short of the wall last night, but no doubt about that one. Brings us back to the top of the order, Kenneth Jr. Down the third base line. That's going to be fair. Rolls into the outfield, but remain a single. That'll bring up Graham Britton. Graham Britton into center field. Tracking that one back is Bobby Jimbo. He'll make the catch for round number 1. Here comes Murph Kelly. 1 for 1 today. Popped up, but looks like it's going to get out of play. It's off the back netting, makes it a 1-1 count. Hard hit ball, but ripped into right to Joshua Durr for out number 2. Now we'll bring up Albert Pujols. Swinging at the first pitch, fouls it back. And that one called a strike. 0-2 to Pujols. Lays off that pitch, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Pujols gets rung up for the second time tonight. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. 3-0 the score here. Durr, Jimbo, and Bash due up.
The right fielder, number 12.
1-1 the count to start off here to Joshua Durr. Hard hit ball left side. Pujols lets it go by him, and that's a leadoff single for the Wildcats. Up comes Bobby Jimbo. Jimbo into center. Tracking back is Iffy Jr., and he'll make that catch just in front of the warning track for out number 1. Jimbo not quite getting all of that one. Brings up Sandy Bash. Sandy Bash kick-started the Wildcats offense last night. She got hit by a pitch, and then the next runner walked, allowing Elena Love, I think, to hit the 3-run home run, but she gets rung up there. And here's AC Milan. 1 on, 2 outs here. First pitch called a strike, low in the zone. Swing and a miss there on the slider. 0-2. Strike 3 called. Milan will sit down, and we'll go to the top of the third. 3-0 in favor of the Bombers. Luther, Hula, and Rifleman due up.
Designated hitter, number 20.
Jar starting off the top of the third here. Ahead 0-2 to Lexi Luther. Started the scoring off for the Bombers with an RBI single. 2-2. Low, full count. Another one fouled back. Oh, swing and a pitch. Took something off the curveball. And Luther was in front of that for a strikeout. Out number 1. Too much stuff on her stat line for Jar. I don't know how many strikeouts. Damn, Armstrong Hula deep into left field, and that one is gone. Bombers now lead 4-0. 456 feet into left field. Not a doubt about that one, and it's 4-0. Not a great start from Jar. 7 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk, and 2 1/3 innings pitched. 2-2 the count here to Rifleman as he fouls that one off. And another one, 60th pitch of the game here from Jar. Will strike out. Rifleman looking. Another off-speed pitch laid in there. I think the scoreboard said like 3 or 4 strikeouts. That's a slow roller. Sandy Bash flips it to Sluggington for number 3. The Bombers with another solo shot make it 4-0 going into the bottom of the third. 9-1-2 due up for the Wildcats here.
The catcher, number 26.
1-1 to someday. And I did get confirmation from the commissioner. If we only have one game 3 that gets forced, we'll play it tonight. Anything more than that, as Summers strikes her out for out number 1. Anything more than 1 will push to Wednesday with Fizek on the call. Grounder up the middle, and that will be a 1-out single for... I'm really bad with the Wildcats' names for some reason.
The designated hitter,
For Henry Longshanks. And that brings up Jackson Moore the 4th. First pitch swinging and misses. 0-1. This one into left, and that's going to bomber special in front of Nick Hugh Jr. And the Wildcats got something cooking here in the bottom of the third. 2 on, only 1 out. And here is Whitney. Takes the first pitch strike on the slider. Pops that one into the stands. 0-2 the count. Just misses there. 1-2. Another one fouled back. And another one fouled back. This one, just stays foul. Whitney staying alive. That one misses. 2-2. Whitney eating up some pitches here. This might be like the 10th pitch of the at-bat, it feels like. And that runs inside. The count is full. And guess what? It's another foul ball. Oh, and that one misses, and the bases are loaded for the Wildcats. One swing baseball here for Bash Sluggington. Just the first walk given up by Summer. Does have 5 hits on the game through 2 1/3, 3 strikeouts. Ooh, hard hit ball, but foul by Sluggington. 0-2 the count. A slow roller. Summer goes to second for... Why didn't she throw home? It was a force out. I guess the runner was too close to home to potentially get the force. She gets the runner going to second, so it makes it a 4-1 ball game. So runners at the corners now for Joshua Durr, 1 for 1. Summer to neutral. I don't know if she actually was locked in or not. A 1-2 count to Durr. And Durr fouls that one back. Up to 60 pitches now on Summer. And swing and a miss. Summer gets out of the jam, but the Wildcats do find themselves on the board. A 4-1 ball game going into the top of the 4th. 9-1-2 do it for the Bombers. Nick Hugh Jr. And Jar actually, I think, doing better on the pitch count now than her counterpart Summer. Both very high, though, for the start of the 4th inning. This one a grounded to second. Bash in time, 1 away. Fouled back. A 1-1 count here to Ken Iffy Jr. Another one fouled back. 1-2. Tough out activated for Iffy. Just getting a piece of that one. Let someone by. 2-2. This one popped up into left. And it's going to be Longshanks making the catch there for round number 2. And that will bring up Graham Britton. Opportunity here for Auntie Jar for her first 1-2-3 inning of the game. One and 1. That one fouled off by Britton, who's 0 for 2. Backs him off the plate. 2-2. Grounder, AC Milan with a diving stop to throw in time for out number 3. And the Wildcats finally put up a 0 defensively, keep it a 4-1 game going into the bottom of the 4th. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Wildcats. Jimbo here to lead things off.
Number 7.
2-0 to Jimbo. Jimbo fouls that one off. And another making a 2-2 count. This one into right, but Rifleman is there for number 1.
The second baseman, number 9.
Sandy Bash takes a first pitch strike called. That one misses. 1-1. Ooh, that one finds the bottom of the zone. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Summer strikes out another. And that'll bring up AC Milan. 5 strikeouts for Summer here through 3 2/3. Finds his own there. 1-1. 1-2. Check swing, call the ball. And the count is full for Milan. And that one just misses. Milan with some good discipline there to draw the 2-out walk to bring up Someday. 1 on, 2 outs now. Maury Summer behind 2-0 here. That one just misses 3-0. Finds his own 3-1. And that one does as well. Runner will go on a full account with 2 outs here. Pitch runs inside. Back-to-back walks given up by Summer. It might be time for the pull as we get back to the top of the order here. Summer will stay in the game to face Henry Longshanks, 3rd time through the order. Once again, 1 swing baseball here. Have a brand new game with a home run. That's not a home run, but that's into the gap. That will score at least 2. Henry Longshanks with an 2 RBI double makes it 4-3. And Summer's day is done. A very similar outing for her, just like the first time around. Wildcats have her number, and the Bombers are the first to the bullpen. Lucy Freishek trying to keep the Bombers' lead here, but is behind 3-0 to Jackson Moore. And that's a 4-pitch walk to Moore. Runners will be at the corners. Bombers cannot throw a strike. Here is Whitney. Whitney grounds that one to Irons. Irons the throw to first in time for out number 3. Wildcats make it a 1-run game as we go to the top of the 5th. Murph Kelly to lead things off. Auntie Jar has outlasted her competition and is back to neutral now, though, but at 77 pitches here in the 5th. Grounder, Milan, I believe, who's at 3rd, under her glove, and the runner is aboard. And that brings up Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it back. Popped up into right. Joshua Durr at the track for round number 1. Brings up Lexi Luther, 1 for 2 on the day. And that will be a single through the right side of the infield. Runners on first and second now, 1 away for the Bombers here in the top of the 5th. And here is Dan Armstrong Hula, 2 for 2 on the day. And that will do it for Auntie Jar. In comes Fanny Minshew. So both teams into the bullpen now. 1-1 count to Hula. Fouled back, 1-2. That's a grounder to Sluggington. Sluggington to second for 1. Dragon special! A 3-4-3 Dragon special. And Fanny Minshew gets the Wildcats out of the inning, sending us to the bottom of the 5th, still in a 1-run game. 1-2 to Bash Sluggington. And the count is full. And that will be a leadoff walk for Sluggington. Tying run on base now for Joshua Durr.
Number
2-1 to Durr. This one is just foul. 2-2. Oof, where does that miss? A full count to Durr. Rounded to third. Pujols up with it. The throw to second for 1. Dragons special for the Bombers. They go around the horn. A 5-6-3 double play. Sends us to Bobby Jimbo 0 for 2. Heading the count 2-0. 3-0. Oh, a hot grounder to third. Pujols can only knock it down before it gets completely by him. But Jimbo will be aboard with a 2-out single, bringing up Sandy Bash. Bash swings and misses at the first pitch and fouls back the second. 0-2 the count. Runner on 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Swing and a miss. Freishek rings her up there and remain 4-3 going into the top of the 6th inning. 7, 8, and 9 do it for the Bombers. They still hold on to a 4-3 lead. And Rifleman will hit a leadoff single up the middle to start the top of the 6th inning. Brings up Ferris Irons 0-2. Swinging and misses at the first pitch. Close pitch inside, 2-1. That one is down, and that one's going to roll into the corner. Ferris Irons with a base hit. He's digging for second as Rifleman slides into third. So 2 in scoring position now for the Bombers. Nobody out, and here is Nick Hugh Jr. A chance for the Bombers to get some of the runs back. Minshew starts things off with a curveball called for a strike. This one's a grounder, and that's under the glove. A run will score. Runners go station to station. The Bombers now lead 5-3. RBI single for Nick Hugh Jr. Brings us back to the top of the order. Kent Iffy Jr. now. Runner is going. Hit and run was on, but that's fouled off. That's outside, 2-1. Curveball in there for a strike. Tough out activated for Iffy on a 2-2 count. Strike 3 called. A fastball right through the heart of the plate, and he is rung up. Here's Graham Britton, 0-3. Has not had a good time against these Wildcats this season. I don't know if he's had a hit so far in these games. And behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Nowhere close to that one. And that's a second out for Minshew, bringing up Murph Kelly. Runner still at the corners for the Bombers. Kelly 2-for-3 today. Runners are going. The throw is going to be in time for out number 3. I want to fire our stealing coach. I swear. I just don't understand how we're so stupid on the base paths. You've got to let Murph Kelly swing. You can't run into the third out with Murph Kelly at the plate. Regardless, an 0-2 count now to AC Milan. 8-9-1. Do it for the Wildcats. And she goes down, brings up Someday. That one's foul. 0-1 to Someday. 0-for-1 with a walk. That's under the glove of Freishek. Up the middle, base hit for the Wildcat. Ooh, close play there, actually. But she is safe, bringing us back to the top of the order. Here is Henry Longshanks. A triple and a single already on the day, so a potential cycle watch here. Got 2 runs across for the Wildcats, making it 5-4. The Bombers put 1 back on the board. 2-1 the count. That one finds his own 2-2. Foul. Freishek up to 35 pitches. Not sure how much longer she has. Check swing, call the ball. And that one is deep. That one is long gone. And we've got ourselves a tie ball game at 5-5. 387 feet into left field. Henry Longshanks makes it a brand new ball game. And that will do it for Lucy Freishek. In comes Fields Goodman. Slow grounder to second. Britton up with it. Throw is in time for round number 2. Whitney 0-for-2 with a walk so far today. That one's in there. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Goodman gets the Bombers out of the inning, but we've got a brand new ball game tied at 5 apiece going into the top of the 7th. And Murph Kelly will start his plate appearance anew. Fanny Minshew has done fairly well in relief comparatively to Lucy Freishak, who entered in pretty similar situations. 1 2/3, 3 hits, an earned run, 2 strikeouts, but this one is deep, and that one is gone. Murph Kelly puts the Bombers right back on top. A home run derby breaking out here in Bengata Bowl. 421 feet into right, and it's 6-5. Albert Pujols tense and 0 for 3. Minshew now tense. And that will be a base hit that's going to roll into the gap. And that could be extra bases for Pujols as Jimbo is finally just now up with it. And that's going to be a double for Pujols. Up comes Lexi Luther, 2 for 3 on the day. Had an RBI single that started the scoring in this one in the first inning. Fouled back, a 1-1 count to Luther. Way out in front of that one, 1-2. Stays alive, fouling that one off. In the dirt, 2-2. Oh, man, that one, I don't know where that missed. If I complain about it for one side, I have to complain about it for the other. But Luther does ground out for round number 1, but Pujols does advance to third. One away here is Hula. One and one the count. Lays off that pitch, 2-1. 3-1. Fouled back, the count is full. Popped up into foul territory. AC Milan, the third baseman, will make the catch for a huge out number 2. Pujols has to stay put at third. And that will do it for Fanny Minshew. In comes Botch Peppers Jr. in relief. Mitch Rifleman 2 for 3 on the day, ahead 2-0. That one just goes foul. 2-1 the count now. That one's fouled off, 2-2. Strike 3 called. Botch Peppers Jr. rings him up there, and we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Bombers retake the lead 6-5, but the heart of the Wildcats order due up.
The first baseman, number 25.
0-2 to Sluggington. Rounder to second. Britton ranges over. Throw is in time for round number 1. Joshua Durr to the plate, 1 for 3 today. Ahead in the count, 3-0. And that's a 4-pitch walk to Durr. So tying run on base now for Bobby Jimbo. RBI man not activated though. Jimbo first pitch swinging, fouls it off. That one misses 1-1. That one's in the zone, 1-2. Inside, 2-2. This one into right, tracking back is Rifleman. He'll make the catch for round number 2 as Durr retreats back to first base. And that will bring up an 0 for 3 Sandy Bash. And Joshua Durr will get substituted. I didn't catch the name in time because I was too busy trying to read. This one into center field, but I think this one's got a Bengata special all over it as Iffy Jr. makes the catch for out number 3. And we'll go now to the top of the 8th, still 6-5. 8-9-1, do it for the Bombers. Okay, Walter Hobbs in center field now. Bobby Jimbo in right. A diving stop by Whitney. The throw in time. Whitney taking a base hit away from Ferris Irons. Good play there. Here's Nick Hugh Jr. Swings and misses at the first offering from Peppers. And swings through another one. 0-2 the count. And pops this one up. Whitney will make his way back into left field to make the catch for round number 2. And bring us back to the top of the order, Kent Iffy Jr. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Tough out activated for Iffy. That's a hard hit ball, but foul. Just misses the line. That one's fouled back. Another one fouled back. Inside 2-2. Oh, dangerous take there. The count is full. And this one is popped up. Should be playable. Looks like Milan. No. Longshanks will make the catch for round number 3. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Still a 1-run game. 8-9-1 due up for the Wildcats.
Now batting, the third baseman, number
17.
2-0 the count to AC Milan. 3-0. And that's a leadoff walk gathered by Milan. And the tying run is on base once again for the Wildcats. Here's Someday, the number 9 hitter. Takes a big hack there, comes up empty 0-1. In the dirt, 2-1. Popped up, out of play, 2-2. Fouled back, 30 pitches for Goodman here. Trying to get the first out here of the bottom of the 8th. As Someday is just fouling pitches off, left and right. That's up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. And the tying run in scoring position for the Wildcats. Go-ahead runner on first. And it's Henry Longshanks. The man hit a 2-run home run earlier. He's a double away from the cycle. A double which would give the Wildcats the lead, most likely. Yes, the Cats lead the series, and it's a 2-0 count to Longshanks. Bombers cannot throw a strike. 3-1. And the bases are loaded. And it's Jackson Moore the 4th. And that will do it for Goodman. In comes Smitty Werber Jaegerman Jensen. Inheriting the bases loaded and nobody out. 1-1 the count to Jackson Moore. Grounder to short. Oh, Britton goes. Throw home! Love of God! Fielder's choice ties the game up, and Whitney will give the Wildcats a 2-run lead.
The first baseman, number 25.
Bash Slugginan strikes out there, 2 away.
The center fielder,
They could have gotten a double play if they threw home and threw to first base. I mean, it was easy as that. And that will be another run for the Wildcats. Twice today, the Bombers have not thrown home when they've had the opportunity to.
the right fielder, number 7.
And the Wildcats now just 3 defensive outs away from a date with the Unicorns, their division rivals.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9.
And the inning finally comes to a close, but the Wildcats score 4. Bombers down to the last 3 outs, need 3 to extend the season. Britton, Kelly, and Pujols do up.
The second baseman, number 60.
Britton gets his first base hit of the series. Bringing up Murph Kelly, 3 for 4 today, locked in. Two and one to Kelly. Kelly up the middle, out of the reach of Whitney. And 2 will be aboard, nobody out. 1 swing baseball once again. It's Albert Pujols to the plate. Swing and a miss there, 0-1. Swing and a miss there, 0-2. Lays off the pitch inside, 1-2. Fouls that one off. In the dirt, 2-2. Pujols battles back to a full count. Fouling off another pitch. And another. Oh, ball 4. The bases are loaded, and here comes Lexi Luther. Nobody out here. Bombers need 3 to extend this one. First pitch called a strike to Lexi Luther. Swing and misses at a horrible pitch, 0-2. Dangerous take there, 1-2. Popped up in foul territory, and it will be caught by AC Milan for out number 1. And Ela Page will come in to try and clean things up here. Wildcats just 2 out away from the second round. First pitch strike to Hula. That's fouled off, 0-2 to count. Strike 3 called, and the Wildcats 1 out away, and it's all up to Hamish Rifleman for the Bombers. First pitch called a strike. Fouled back, 0-2. Bombers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and the Wildcats are moving on. Bases loaded, and they cannot score a run. And that's how the Bomber season comes to a close, out-hitting the Wildcats, but laying an egg when it matters the most. GG's, Aggie. 9 fucking walks drawn by Wildcats batters, compared to 2 for the Bombers. Rifleman strikes out 3 times, as he does usually. Murph Kelly's 4 for 5 day goes down pretty much without notice. Longshanks, the MVP probably, 3 hits, 4 RBIs, had a home run. Whitney with a pair of RBIs. And a lot of bad pitching from the Bombers. And Botch Peppers Jr. gets the win, and Ilya Page gets the save. MVP's Longshanks and 2 Bombers. Don't go anywhere. Game number 3, your SSBL game night coming up after this. You're watching the SSBL on Twitch. Game number 3, the Gauchos and the Wrong Fielders. Shut up, music. Can the Gauchos force the game 3?
The designated hitter, number 26. Now batting, the second baseman, number 10.
One on, one out for Jay Watt. And that's up the middle, a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 0.
Brodus Banger with an opportunity for the Gauchos to do something they haven't done in about a month. Score multiple runs in a game. Here against Sandra Lee for the Wrong Fielders. Popped up. And dartboard with the diving stop, 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 2.
Deep into center field, back goes Cruz. He turns around and makes the catch, round number 3. And the Gauchos turned away in the top of the first. To the bottom we go.
The shortstop, number 7.
Tina Hex for the nice play there, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 37. Now batting, the center fielder, number 5.
Oh, deep into the night goes Pedro Cruz, and that one is gone. The Wrong Fielders take an early lead, 1-0. Wrong Fielders take an early lead, 1-0, going to the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 40.
I think they beat the Jacks in the regular season, Dean. That's going to Bomber special. So lead off single for the Gauchos.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
And that one's through the left side. 2 aboard now for the Gauchos, nobody out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 9.
Grounder roundabout with the diving stop, flips it to second for one, but couldn't turn the Dragon special. Gauchos with runners at the corners here for Neon Dion. Swing miss, runner going to second and thrown out. Hit and run backfires. Now 2-2 count now to Dion. Full count. Dion spoiling some pitches from Lee. That's up the middle, and the Gauchos tie things up. The earliest run they've scored over the past month. Tied 1 apiece now. Getting to Lee here early. 5 hits through 1 2/3. And caught stealing going to second there. But the Gauchos do tie things up 1 apiece going bottom second.
The first baseman, number 19.
In a Hex diving stop. Good play for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 84.
Base it up the middle.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 18.
Can't turn 2, but they do get the lead runner. Bringing up Sophia Saturn now. And Saturn goes down swinging, and we'll head to the top of the third 1-1. Top of the order do it for the Gauchos.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 3.
Diving stop by Dartboard, but the throw is not going to be in time. Infield single to lead things off from Biscuit. Seems like the Gauchos have finally got their bats in order. Can they just bring home the runs? Already 6 hits here off of Sandra Lee. And Tailwind goes down swinging 1 away. Strikeout for Lee. This one's into left, and that one's going to one-hop off the wall. Runners headed for third. Elderberry just now up. The throw is going to be into second, allowing the runner to score, and the Gauchos have scored multiple runs in a game for the first time since like week 10 or something. For the first time since they faced the wrong fielders in that first game, and that one's deep, and that one is gone. The Gauchos ate some bran, and the offense has finally become unplugged here. 424 feet, and the Gauchos lead 4-1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 2.
Strikeout for Lee, 2 away.
The right fielder,
back to lead to end the inning. But a 3 spot in the top of the third makes it 4-1 Gauchos. 9-1-2 do it for the wrong fielders.
Right fielder, number 11.
Follow. See, right. Onside.
3-1 to Woden Wayne. Strike there. Fouled back. Swing and a miss, and Wayne gets retired.
The shortstop, number 7.
Strikeout there for number 2. Brings up Shelby Roundamount.
Number 37.
Cade 6 doing nicely so far. Just an earned run off the Pedro Cruz home run. And only one other hit besides that. And 6 supplies the tag. For number 3, and we go to the top of the 4th. 4-1 your score.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5. Now batting, the shortstop, number 9.
Sandra Lee tense, 4 earned runs, 8 hits allowed, and 3 1/3. Does have a pair of strikeouts, but it's not been a pretty day for her, as the Gauchos learned how to play baseball once again. Strikeout again for Lee, her 3rd,
The center fielder,
round number 2.
number 5.
On to the 4th we go. Wrong fielders trailing 4-1 here.
Center fielder, number 5.
Steve right. Steve right.
And Cruz gets rung up there. 6 atones for his earlier mistake.
Fielder, number 99.
Follow. Steve right.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 19.
This one's deep at the wall, but Colin has room to make the catch for number 3. Top of the 5th we go. Gauchos lead 4-1.
Fielder, number 3.
Inside. Ball outside.
Biscuit leading off here. 2 for 2 on the day. She will get walked.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 26.
Ball high. Steve.
Yeah, when staying alive here, 1 and 2. Hopped up, right center. Pedro Cruz caught for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 10. Now pitching.
That will do it for Sandra Lee. In comes Mishka Barker. Jay Watt will take a walk.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 0.
That's going to be a base hit. Runner's going around third, head for home. Bowden Wayne has an arm and not strong enough. Another run comes to score for the Gauchos, making it 5-1. Dartboard should have let that one hit the ground. Would have been a guaranteed Dragon special. And Colin swings and misses there, but the Gauchos played another that much closer to forcing our first game 3 of the night. Or of the wild card round, I guess I should say. Still pending Stingers and Serpents if we'd play that tonight. Brick House to the plate. Cade 6 locked in, 5 strikeouts tonight. Earned run, only 2 hits in 4 innings pitched. That one's fair and ropes into the corner. Trudy Fruity's going to have herself a 1-out double. And that's going to get down for a base hit. Wrong fielders with runners at the corners, a chance to chip into this deficit.
The right fielder, number 11. Low. That's up. All outside.
And Woden Wayne knocks one through. That scores a run, makes it 5-2. Long fielders trying to chip away here. Technically one swing baseball here for Andrea Dartboard. Not exactly the power, but anything can happen. And she gets rung up there, a big second out there. And here is Shelby Roundabout with RBI man active. Round to the third, Athena Hex, the throw is in time for round number 3. Wrong fielders do put a run up on the board, but strand a pair, making it a 3-run game halfway through. 7-8-9 do up for the Gauchos. Awful swing there by Ernie Steele.
The shortstop, number 9.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Barker brings up Dion. But Dion draws a walk,
Now back, the left
bringing up Biscuit.
number 3.
Now that I think about it, I think that's the first time the Bombers have been swept out of the playoffs.
The center fielder, number
Wow.
5.
Off the plate.
Pedro Cruz puts one down to the left. Starting to get some hits on Decade 6. See how much longer he stays out there.
Fielder, number 99.
This is a slow roller. Watt goes to second for one. Billups can't turn the Dragon special.
Now back, the first baseman,
One away now for Boomer Lasers. Lasers is aboard, and once again, one swing baseball here in the bottom of the 6th for Brick House.
catcher, number now pitching.
And that will do it for 6. In comes Lily Pad. Lays off that one, a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Pad rings her up there, a big second out. And here is Trudy Fruity.
Number 18.
And Fruity come up big against her former team. Inside 1-1. That's going to get down. Goes into the outfield. Dion's got an arm, and the runner's headed home. And that's going to be a mistake. Dion guns the runner at the plate. And it remains 5-2. Definite mistake there by the wrong fielders. Never should have sent him with the arm that Dion has in center field. Keep passing the bat around. But instead, we head to the top of the 7th. Wrong fielders still trail by 3. Rounded to short. Dartboard. In time.
The designated hitter, number 26.
Boomer Lasers a nice diving stop. Flip to Barker in time for round number 2.
The second baseman, number 10.
And that will be a 1-2-3 inning as we enter the bottom of the 7th, but time's starting to run thin for the wrong fielders. They need some runs, and they need them fast. 8-9-1 due up for them here.
The third baseman, number 10.
Into right. Caught by Colton, one away.
Now back, the right fielder, number 11.
Down the first base line, but Banger scoops it up. Flips it to Pat, who covers in time for round number 2.
The
This one is down into center, just barely in front of Dion. Continues to the bottom of the 7th for Shelby Roundamount.
Number 37.
And that's a base hit. 2 aboard, 2 outs, and once again a 1-swing ball game. And here's the home run hitter, Pedro Cruz. Takes first pitch strike. The wrong fielders could just plate 1 or 2 here and make a huge difference. Tough out activated for Cruz. Down the third base line, but foul. Strike 3 called, and Pedro Cruz is sat down. The wrong fielder strand a couple more runners for what seems to be the 3rd straight inning. They cannot come up with the timely hits. And to the top of the 8th we go. Gaucho still holding on 5-2. Barker has done excellent in relief, only allowing a hit and 2 walks in 2 2/3. Strike there, 2-2. Fouled off. Inside. And Barker might have done it again, deep into right, at the wall, it's gone! The 2nd home run tonight by Brutus Banger, and it makes it 6-2.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, number 2. Now pitching.
And that will do it for Barker. In comes Jason Funderburker. And that's just out of the reach of Roundamount. Nobody out here in the top of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 40.
Into right. That one's hanging up there, but it looks like it's going to die at the track for round number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
Oh, and that one is nuked, and it's 8-2. Looks like we are getting a game 3 tonight, or tomorrow, depending on what the Stingers do.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 9.
Round him out, in time, 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 5.
Bottom 8th we go. It's now a 6-run deficit for the wrong fielders, and only have 6 outs to work with before they face elimination in a game 3. And Elderberry gets rung up there, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 19.
Up inside. That's high.
Rounded to second, Watt in time. And here is Brick House. Brick House, deep it goes, but not deep enough. Calling at the track for round number 3. And to the top of the ninth we go. Gauchos lead by 6.
The left fielder, number 3.
That one is deep, but not deep enough.
Now back, the designated hitter, number 26.
One and two. Tailwind will draw a walk.
The second baseman, number 10.
Man, if there's one silver lining, Brick House has thrown out 3 steal attempts, I think. So that one's through.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 0.
And roundabout will end the inning. Wrong fielders need a miracle here in the bottom of the ninth to seal up the series.
The designated hitter, number 18.
Grounded a banger. That will be out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10. Now batting, the right fielder, number 11.
And that will do it. Gauchos force game 3. The offense finally comes to life and win this one 8-2. 13 hits for the Gauchos. 3 hits for Banger, 2 of them home runs. 3 hits for Jay Watt, and a pair for Steele and Biscuit. As for the other side, the wrong fielders did get 10 hits, but still only 2 runs come across. Just could not get those hits when it mattered most. Win goes to 6, save for Lily Pad, lost to Lee. And that's about it. Gauchos sweep the MVP honors. And we'll see if we play game 3 tonight or push till tomorrow. Stinger Serpents cut up right after this. You're watching the SSBL on Twitch.
Yeah, they just wanna see me in the grave. Come out the law in the rave. Oh no, I can't wait. I'm off to the play. Gotta go for his, cause you know I can't play. We gon' win it no matter what the shirt. Got the stick, we gon' bring it out the shirt. I was down below the commas. I put dollars on my head like I don't wanna. Yeah, I'm proud of what I did. I'm on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Practicing. I'm shooting a commercial for Turtle Beach.
Yeah, well, we're gonna hop on right now.
I bet.
Got the stick, we gon' bring it out the shirt.
Name rotation actual. Which is comp. Alright, final game. Well, final game 2. We'll see if it's the final game of the evening here. Robin Ryan versus Queen Khan. Ace Salsa to lead things off. Fouled back. And he takes strike 3 looking there. Out number 1 for Khan. Slow grounder to Morrison. 2 away. Up the middle, a tough dive. And they'll have a 2-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 19.
That one into the dugout. Swing and a miss. The Stingers go down in the first inning, stranding a runner. Bottom first will go Olsen, Hartz, and McLarchuge.
Center fielder, number 7.
Off the glove of Ryan, but he stays with it. To high grass in time for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 69.
To DeSalsa, 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, number 24.
And to Texas, a 1-2-3 inning for Ryan. And we'll go top 2, Garcia, Texas, and Zarbi do up.
Now batting, the catcher, number 3.
Strikeout for Khan to lead things off.
The second baseman, number 12.
Flare to Walker, makes a catch for number 2.
The third baseman, number 20.
And up comes Zarbi. Bottom 2, Zaw, Apple, and Walker do up for the Serpents.
The first baseman, number
3-1. That will be foul. And Pete Zaw will draw a walk, first runner upward tonight for the Serpents.
fielder, number 15.
Runner going, a bad throw, and the runner is safe, now in scoring position. B with a nice backhanded play for out number 1. Keeping the runner at second. Grounder to high grass. He'll flip it to Ryan for out number 2, but runner now 90 feet away for Leon Morrison. Grounded to short or to second. Texas in time for round number 3, and the Serpents leave one stranded. We'll go top of the third. Pendragon, Pixel, and DeSalsa do up. Two and two to Pendragon. And she gets rung up there. Another strikeout for Khan. It's her 3rd or 4th, I believe. 4th. And another strikeout. Khan's gone through the order and only allowing an infield single, basically. She's locked in here. And that one slapped into left center. A diving attempt by Apple. She comes up empty, and it allows DeSalsa to run to second. A 2-out double, we'll call it. And a chance for the Stingers to strike here with Monica Elmenreich to the plate. But Elmenreich, first pitch swinging, grounds it to Hartz. In time to Zaw for round number 3, and we'll go bottom of the 3rd. Bob Way, Jerry Briggs, and Yeti Olson do up.
The designated hitter, number 13.
Ryan with his first strikeout. Brings up Jerry Briggs. Popped up. Carrying a bit, but at the track is Kennedy for number 2. Which will bring up Yeti Olson. Grounder up the middle, DeSalsa covers. Throws in time for round number 3. Into the 4th we go. Still zeros up on the board. Kennedy, Highgrass, Garcia do up for the Stingers.
The right fielder, number 2.
Walk drawn by Kennedy.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 19.
Two 2-1 to Dank Highgrass. Swing and a miss, 2-2. That one's through the right side of the infield. Base hit. 2 aboard for the Stingers here with nobody out here in the top of the 4th. A chance here to take an early lead. Grounded to Walker, and that's going to be a Round the Horn Dragon special. 5-4-3. And now a runner at third for Dallas, Texas, 2 outs. One and two the count. Swing and a miss. An opportunity knocks, but they don't answer the door, and we go to the bottom of the fourth. Hearts, McLarchuge, Pete Zaw do up.
The shortstop, number 69.
And Hearts will single to lead things off.
Now batting, the catcher, number 24.
Slow roller to Texas, only plays to first for round number 1.
The first baseman, number 5.
Grounder, high grass, steps on the bag. Round number 2, but Hearts now standing at third. Another opportunity here for the Serpents. Had a runner on third at this point in the second inning, but could not bring them across. And Apple falls behind 0-2 to Ryan. Swing and a miss. Ryan rings her up there, and we go to the top of the fifth. That Heart single was the first hit of the game for the Serpents. Missed that. Czar B, 7-8-9 do it for the Stingers. Queen Khan locked in 59 pitches through 4 innings, 3 hits, a walk, 6 strikeouts. For Khan. That one is off the glove of Hearts up the middle. And leadoff runner will be aboard.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 12.
Here's all or nothing Yomeko Pendragon. 1-1 the count. Swing and miss, 1-2. And she gets a part of that one, puts it up the middle, and the Stingers for the second straight inning have 2 aboard and nobody out. And we go to Squash Pixel, the number 9 hitter. But Khan gets another strikeout. Brings us back to DeSalsa, 1 for 2 today. 7 Ks for Khan. This one's a flooper. That one's down, bomber special, and the bases will be loaded for the Stingers. Monica Elmenreich to the plate, 0 for 2 today. A chance for the first runs to come aboard, and that's a wild pitch, but runners are going to retreat. Off the glove of McLarchuge, but it didn't roll far enough for the runners to advance. A nice recovery by McLarchuge, not allowing a run to score there. 3-1 to Elmenreich, though, with the bases loaded. And she puts this one into center field. That's going to be caught by Olsen, but it's deep enough for a run to tag and make it a 1-0 ball game.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 2.
So runners at the corners now. Matthew Kennedy to the plate. Fouls that one off, 1-1. Two and 2. Popped up. Olsen is under it. And he makes the catch for round number 3. A run comes across, but more are stranded as we go to the bottom of the fifth. Stingers lead 1-0 here. 6-7-8 Alfred Walker to lead things off. Ryan locked in here, 4 innings pitch, a walk, a hit, and 2 strikeouts so far in this one. That one is in front of the plate fair. And that's easy out number 1 for Garcia.
Second baseman, number 17.
Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Ryan, 2 away, and here's Zimbabwe.
Number 13.
3-0 to Bob Way. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 12.
I just feel... Oh, and Bob Way will get picked off. Top 6, still 1-0. 4-5-6 up for the Stingers.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 19.
On now neutral after that last inning. 6 hits now, a walk, an earned run. 7 strikeouts through 5 innings, 86 pitches here. As she rings up another 8 strikeouts now, but no mojo boost to boot. Hard hit ball. Oh, Hearts can't field it at first, but stays with it and throws out Garcia anyway. Not a lot of speed on Garcia, and an error turns out not to come to pass. And that's popped up a 1-2-3 inning here for Khan to send us into the bottom of the 6th. Nine, 1, and 2 do it for the Serpents.
Right fielder, number 12.
Grounded to short to Salsa in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7.
And another strikeout for Ryan, I believe his 4th,
The shortstop,
which will bring up the lone base hit of the day, Kari Hartz. And Hartz grounds this one to Texas. Texas to high grass in time for out number 3. And we go to the top of the 7th, still 1-0 here. B, Pendragon, and Pixel do up, combined 2 for 6 so far tonight.
number 20. Now pitching,
Queen Khan's night is done. In comes Hank Murphy, trying to chew through some more innings with that specialist trait active. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. Ooh, an ugly swing and a miss, and B gets rung up there.
the left fielder, number 12.
Yumiko Pendragon, 1 for 2. And that will fall to 1 for 3.
The center fielder, number 9.
2 and 2 to squash Pixel. Swing and a miss. A clean inning for Murphy sends us to the bottom of the 7th. Time starting to run thin for the Serpents. They only trail by 1, and they've got a good part of their order due up here. Trying to extend their season here against the Stingers. McLarge Huge 0 for 2 so far today, and 0 and 2 is the count. Fouled off, 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Ryan's 5th strikeout of the day.
The first baseman,
Brings up Pete Za. Grounds it to high grass, steps on the bag for round number 2. And that will bring up Caramel Apple.
Fielder number 15.
And Apple gets rung up there, and we'll head to the top of the 8th. Stingers really would like some insurance here coming from the top of the order. The Salsa 2 for 3 on the day, and won't be negated by Murphy's Specialists, and benefits from that, putting one through the 5-6 hole, and has lead-off single.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Brings up Elmenright. She will be affected by Specialist. Fouled back. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Matthew Kennedy. Single and a walk so far today. Matthew Kennedy deep into center field. Back it goes. Yeti Olsen at the wall, and it's gone. Matthew Kennedy puts the Stingers up 3-0. 418 feet into center field. And the Stingers smelling a date in the second round against the Ball Players.
Number 19.
Fouled off 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Murphy battles back to strike out the next batter after that home run. Brings up an 0 for 3, Tints Penelope Garcia. Grounds to Hearts. Hearts 2's on time for round number 3, but a 2-run home run makes it 3-0 going into the bottom of the 8th. Serpents only have 6 outs to work with, and it's 6, 7, 8 due up in the lineup. Walker 0 for 2. Ryan starting off the inning at 81 pitches. Swing and miss there, 1-1 the count. Misses on the curveball. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Swing and a miss! Ryan rings him up there, 1 away. Robin is on fire. 7 strikeouts through 7 1/3. Only 3 base runners all game. 2-1 the count to Morrison. Morrison grounds this one to Highgrass. Highgrass will flip it to Ryan for round number 2. And here comes Zimbabwe. Fouled back, 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Tough out activated for Zimbabwe. Fouls it off. This one into the dugout. This one chopped to thirds. RB up with it. The throw is in time, and we'll go to the top of the 9th. 6, 7, 8 do up for the Stingers, looking for even more insurance. Up 3-0 here. Hank Murphy was still on the mound for now, and will come in to start at the top of the 9th. Texas 0 for 3 today. Not tense, but reduced thanks to Specialist. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Slow dribbler. Oh, Murphy can't handle it, and Texas is safe. Murphy couldn't get the handle on the ball, and Texas beats it out, so a leadoff runner aboard now for the Stingers. Texas was going, but it's fouled off by B, 0-2. Oh, man, that was a big hit, but well fouled. Runner's going again, strike him out. Can't quite throw him out. A bad throw from Big McLarchuch. Runner's now at second. 1 away for Yumiko Pendragon. 1 for 3 today. Base hit scores the run. Lots of speed on second. Ooh, that one misses. Maybe a bit inside. Tall 2-2. As Murphy is starting to reach 40 pitches here, maybe his final batter. And strike 3 called. The off speed gets in the zone for out number 2, and here's Squash Pixel. And Murphy's night is done. In comes Raul Gillette to send us to the bottom of the 9th. Starts things off with a called strike. Misses 1-1. 2-1. 3-1. Popped up. And it looks like it will be 3 runs to tie, 4 to win for the Serpents. Going into the final frame. Robin Ryan at 96 pitches and on fire. Can he get the complete game shutout here? Has to face 9 and then the top of the order 1 and 2. I have to imagine he's on a short leash if he gets into any trouble here. This one is into the stands, a 1-1 count. Fouled back 1 and 2. Down the third base lines, RB dives for it. The throw is not going to be in time, and the Serpents have a leadoff runner aboard. And here is the top of the order, Yeti Olson, and that will do it for Ryan. Can't get the complete game. They turn the ball over to Princess Leia to close this one out. It's a 2-0 count to Olson. 3-0, Leia can't find the zone. And that's a 4-pitch walk, and we're in 1-swing territory for none other than Kyrie Hartz. I remember being corrected on that a while ago. Leia finds the zone there, 0-1. Lays off, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Fouled back. Non-competitive there, 2-2. This one is foul. Hartz staying alive here. Grounded to third. B to second for 1. Can't complete the Dragon special. He really should have waited to tag. The runner headed right towards him. It would have gotten the lead runner. But instead, the Serpents have runners at the corners now. 1 away for Big McLarchuge. I don't think he would have gotten 2 outs, but at least would have gotten the lead runner. A 2-1 count now for Big. Grounded to third. B in time for 1 to first. A Dragon special, and the Stingers are going to the second round. Congratulations, Squared. I believe that is the first ever playoff series the Stingers have won in franchise history. And just like that, the Epic Phenoms have been completely eliminated from the postseason. It will be Stingers, Ball Players, Unicorns, Wildcats, Retrievers, and Dragons, and 1 final ticket to punch, either the Gauchos or the Wrong Fielders, coming up right after this. Stingers 3-0. 9 hits tonight for the Stingers, only 2 for the Serpents. Just also with 3 of them, Kennedy 2. 14 strikeouts tonight for the Stingers. Sombreros for Highgrass and Pixel. It's coming from Hartz and Briggs, and that's it. 7 strikeouts, only 3 walks drawn. Ryan gets the win. A fantastic outing for him. No earned through 8, 2 hits, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks. Leia getting the save. Kahn getting the loss. Murphy 2 earned and 2 1/3, and Gillette getting 1 out. MVP is Robin Ryan. And we'll finish off the Gauchos in Wrong Fielder series right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL on Twitch.
Chase the wind and touch the sky. A star's light shines on long after it dies. Oh, in the night, I live every
final game of the wild card round. No, since there's only one game three that was Force Puppet, we're just doing it tonight instead of just streaming for 30 minutes tomorrow. Yeah, we're still going. Jake Carter versus Daryl Cage. Winner gets to face the Lumberjacks in the second round. Grounded to Billups in time for round number 1.
The second baseman, number 37.
And Carter rings her up there, 2 away.
The center fielder,
And here is Pedro Cruz. And Cruz pops up behind home plate, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning for the Gauchos.
Play ball. The left fielder, number 3.
That's up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 26.
1 away now. Samir Tailwind to the plate. Fouls that off, 0-2 the count.
That's outside.
2-2. Rounded to second, roundabout in time for round number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 10.
Here comes Jay Watt.
That's up.
And, oh, foul. And that one's through the right side of the infield. Jay Watt aboard with a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 0.
Low. Nope. Low.
3-0 to Banger. And Banger singles up the middle.
Now batting, the third baseman, number
Chance for the Gauchos to strike first here. Athena Hex. Rounded around him out for out number 3. The side is retired. We'll go to the top of the second. 4, 5, 6 do it for the wrong fielders.
the left fielder, number 99.
Outside.
And Carter rings him up there.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 19.
Off the plate.
Carter locked in already here, facing only 4 batters, striking out 2 of them. Make it 3 as Lasers gets rung up there.
Number 84.
Out inside. Stay. You're right.
And another strikeout as Brick House goes down. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Colin, Seal, Billups do up.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 40.
Oh. Steve. Oh, high.
one to lasers, round number 1.
The catcher, number 5.
Another one to lasers, round number 2.
Now back, the shortstop, number 9.
Popped up, playable, and Saturn will make the catch in foul territory. Round number 3, and we'll go to the top of the 3rd. Still zeros up on the board. Fruity, Saturn, and Wayne do up.
The designated hitter, number 18.
That one is going to be out of play. 1 and 2 to Trudy Fruity. Ooh, dangerous take. Fouled back. Popped up, left center, and it'll be Neon Dion making the catch round number 1.
The third baseman, number 10.
And into right. Easy play here for Colin. Round number 2.
The right fielder,
Now bring up Woden Wayne. And Wayne gets rung up there. And we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. 9-1-2 due up for the Gauchos.
now batting, the center fielder, number 5. Now back, the left fielder,
I'm not sure what the origins are on Woden Wayne, to be completely honest. This one to dartboard, 2 away.
now batting, the designated hitter, number 26.
Oh, Saturn with the nice over-the-head catch. And we go to the top of the 4. Still zeros up on the board. Dartboard roundabout and Pedro Cruz do up for the wrong fielders.
Number 7.
2 and 2 to dartboard. Fouls that one off. Oh, right in the penis! And she's safe!
The second baseman, number 37.
Jake Carter's going to stay in the game, but took one right to the nards and gives up another base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 5.
And 2 on now for a dangerous Pedro Cruz. And that one's into right, but Colin tracks it down for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 99.
That one's through the left side. The wrong fielders will have the bases loaded and only one out. And it's Boomer Lasers. The wrong fielders had opportunities in the last game with runners aboard, could not capitalize. Can they come through here, especially after hitting Jake Carter in the particulars? 2-0 to Boomer Lasers. 3-0 to Boomer Lasers. You're taking all the way here. That's ball 4, and a run will come in. And the wrong fielders take an early 1-0 lead. And here is Brick House. Jake Carter's rattled now, and he's staying in. Six straight balls from Carter. That one finally finds his own. 2-1 to House. Too tall, 3-1. Nowhere to put her. Oh, a nice fork ball in there. Count is full. Fouled off. Popped up behind home plate. Stays full. This one's deep into left. Back it goes. Brick House with a grand slam. And it's 5-0 wrong fielders. Brick House with a blast into left field. And that chases Jake Carter. In comes Poodle Starfire with the wrong fielders leading 5-0 now. Fouled back 0-2 to count to Trudy Fruity. Popped up, and that will be caught for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 10.
And here is Sophia Saturn. This one is going to be foul. 2-2. This one into left, but staying well inside the park for Biscuit. Round number 3. We now go to the bottom of the 4th. Gauchos with a bit of a hole to climb out of, trailing 5-0. 3-4-5 due up here in a decisive game 3 here in the wild card round. Dale Cage is locked in 2 hits through 3 innings. Can he protect his particulars? Or will the Gauchos go head hunting? This one into center field. Pedro Cruz will make the catch round number 1. I think you basically need to wear like an iron cup, pretty much. One and one the count to Brutus Banger. Swinging and a miss there. Grounded to third. Saturn up with it. The throw is in time for round number 2. And here is Athena Hex. Hex first pitch swinging, pops it up into right. And Woden Wayne will track it down for round number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Cage. And we'll go to the top of the 5th. Wrong fielders leading 5-0. 9-1-2 due up. Swing and miss there. 2-2 the count. Poodle Starfire coming into the game for Carter. Got the final 2 outs of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss, and she rings up Wayne to start off the 5th.
The shortstop, number
7. 1-1 the count to Dartboard. Swing and miss there. Oh, strike 3 called low in the zone. And that's another strikeout for Starfire. Starfire, 2 strikeouts through an inning and a third. Doing good in relief. A shot in the arm for the Gaucho squad as they try to make their way back in this one. This is a grounder to second, and Jay Watt will make it a 1-2-3 inning, heading to the bottom of the fifth. Cullen, Steele, and Billups do up.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 40.
And that's going to be a base hit inside the bag down the third base line. Runners going for two, and will get it as Elderberry struggles fielding the ball in left. And a leadoff double for the Gauchos. I'll bring up Ernie Steele now with RBI man active. Cage is still locked in, just giving up his third hit of the game, but a chance for the Gauchos to chisel into that lead, but grounded to Saturn. Runner heads back to second wisely as the throw is to first in time for out number one. Sophia Billups. Billups into the gap. That one's deep. It's carrying, and it's gone! Sophia Billups with a two-run shot, making it 5-2. A line drive 426 feet into left center. And the Gauchos get ever so closer. Page down to neutral now with the two-run shot. Now facing off against Neon Dion, 0 for 1. And will be 0 for 2, it looks like, yep. And brings us to the top of the order, Miranda Biscuit. Grounded to round him out in time for out number 3. And we'll go to the top of the 6. Cruz, Elderberry, and Lasers do up in a 3-run ball game. Pedro Cruz 0 for 2. Pops this one up. Easy play for Banger. Round number 1. One and one to count to Gramps Elderberry. 2-1. Popped up. Playable for Watt. Round number 2. And here comes Boomer Lasers. Was Lasers the one with the crotch rocket? Starfire locked in. 2 1/3 innings. Perfect in relief here. 2 strikeouts. Holden served defensively for the Gauchos. When did the game last update? Oh, it was before this season started, I'm fairly certain. And Starfire will get pulled there in favor of Jebediah Octagon. I guess her pitch count was a bit higher than I saw. But here's the grand slam hitter, Brick House. The difference maker in this game so far. 4 runs with 1 swing of the bat. Swing and a miss. Octagon strikes out Haas. Into the bottom of the 6 we go. Tailwind, Watt, and Banger do up in a 5-2 ball game. Winner take all to the second round of the Heroic Conference playoffs. Grounded to first. Lasers will take it himself for round number 1. Jay Watt. Jay Watt flipped to round him out for round number 2. That brings up Brutus Banger. And Banger into right. That one's deep. Doesn't have enough. It's gone! Brutus Banger makes it a 2-run game. 3 home runs for Banger in the 2 games tonight. He doesn't want his season to end. And it's 5-3. Cage staying in the game to face off against Athena Hex, 0 for 2. And count runs to 2-0. 3-0. Hex will walk, and the tying run will come to the plate here in Dolinair Colon. And Cage staying in. Only at 70 pitches, but the writing might be on the wall here. 1-1 the count to Colin. This one's grounded. A nice diving stop by Dartboard, but the throw is in time! An amazing play by Dartboard to get the wrong fielders out of the bottom of the 6th. 5-3 now the score going into the top of the 7th. Trudy Fruity to lead things off. Inside. 2-1 the count. Fouled back. Full count to Trudy Fruity. She fouls that one back. Swing and a miss! A big strikeout there for Octagon, one away. And here is Sophia Saturn. Two batters face, 2 strikeouts for Octagon. That one's under the hands of Octagon, and that's going to be a base hit for Saturn. 1 on, 1 out now for the wrong fielders. And here comes Woden Wayne. 0 for 2 so far. Starts off the count 1-1. That one's fouled back 1-2. Strike 3 called. Woden Wayne gets rung up there. 2 away now, Andrea Dartboard. Fouls off the first pitch. And fouls off another 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Dartboard goes down and we go to the bottom of the 7th. Here's the stretch command I haven't put in like 4 games. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Gauchos, and Daryl Cage starting off the bottom of the 7th. Manager not trusting the bullpen here in this one. High fly ball into right, but not quite deep enough. Warning track power as Wayne makes the catch for number 1. Here is Billup. She hit a 2-run shot that made it our 5-3 score here. Last time she was up. Hits another one, but got under it, and that one is going to be Pedro Cruz's for round number 2. And here is Neon Dion. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it back. One and 2. This one has Bomber Special written all over it. Closing on it is Wayne. He can't get there in time, and it falls. Just a step in front of Wayne, and the tying run will come to the plate here in Miranda Biscuit. And that will finally chase Cage. In comes Cam Iconic to try and send us to the 8th. First pitch swinging, Biscuit fouls it off. She's 0 for 3 today. Fouls off another 0-2. Big pitch here from Iconic. Swing and a miss! Iconic rings up Biscuit and sends us to the top of the 8th. Still 5-3 here. 2-3-4 to up for the wrong fielders. They would really like some more insurance here, but Octagon has struck out every batter he has gotten an out from. Only allowed 1 hit here in relief. The bullpen doing a lot of good work here. And make it 5 for 5. Strikeouts gotten by Octagon. Makes you wonder if they had gone to the bullpen right after the Nard shot to Carter, we'd have a much different game potentially here. 1-2, tough out activated for Pedro Cruz. He fouls this one off. Surprising. Ooh, takes that inside 2-2. Count runs full. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss! Holy Jebediah Octagon. 6 outs recorded, all of them via the strikeout. He's locked in. 3-0 to Elderberry. Octagon finds his own there. Oh, ends up walking Elderberry. Second base runner for the wrong fielders since Octagon has come in. And here is Boomer Lasers, and Octagon will get pulled in favor of Lily Pad. Some surprising pulls here from the Gauchos, especially with what Octagon had been doing. But Lily Pad was strong in the game earlier. But she gives up a base hit up the middle to Lasers. 2 on, 2 out for the wrong fielders here in the top of the 8th. And here is Brick House, your MVP of the game so far. Started off with a slider at the top of the zone, called for a strike, and swings through the curveball, 0-2. Oh, a dangerous take just below the knees, 1-2. Popped up into left. Biscuit is there. And she'll make the catch for out number 3. The wrong fielders strand a pair, but we go to the bottom of the 8th. They still lead 5-3. Big part of the order. Do it for the Gauchos. 2, 3, and 4. Iconic starting off the bottom of the 8th. Finished off the 7th with a strikeout. Unfouled back, 1-1 the count to Tailwind, who is 0 for 3. Not anymore! That one's deep into the night, and we've got ourselves a 1-run ball game! .411 feet, and it's 5-4. The Gauchos almost pulling off the comeback here. Trailed by 1. No outs here in the bottom of the 8th. 1-1 count to Jay Watt. Hard hit ball, but foul. 1-2 the count. Tough out activated for Watt. Check swing there. 2-2. Fouls another one off. And another. And another. And another. Lays off that pitch, and it's a full count. And he fouls off another. And Jay Watt will force a walk. And the tying run is on base now for Brutus Banger. 2 for 3. 3 home runs tonight. 2 in the first game, and 1 here in the deciding game 3. Iconic struggling with the zone. 1-1 count to Banger here. Wrong fielders desperate for a Dragon special. 2-1. Popped up. It's going to get out of play. 2-2. This one's going to get down into right. That's a base hit. The go-ahead run is on base for the Gauchos. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Wrong fielders running out of juice here, and up comes Athena Hex. Cam Iconic is tense, and he stays in the game. For some reason, gets a strike to Hex. 1-1. Fouled back. 1-2. Pressure is all the way up for Iconic. This one's high and deep into right. Not going to be deep enough as Wayne is in front of the track for out number 1. Runner is going to tag, go to third. The throw is not going to be anywhere close. The tying run 90 feet away now for Dollinger Colon. Cam Iconic back to neutral with the fly out. Dragon special would end the inning, but a base hit or a sacrifice fly ties us at 5. 0-1 the count to Colon. He is 1 for 3 today with a double. This one's deep into left center. Dollinger Colon gives the Gauchos the lead. The Gauchos coming all the way from 5-0 back to take a 7-5 lead here in the bottom of the 8th. The wrong fielders bullpen absolutely collapsing here late. Could not get the final few outs. And now it's the wrong fielder season who will come down to their final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Rounder to round him out. That's going to be out number 2. Wrongfielders just letting Iconic die out there.
Now back. The center fielder. Now pitching.
And Iconic finally gets pulled in favor of Sally Dobbs. Too little, too late. Oh and 2 to Dion. Swing and a miss. Dobbs finally gets the out, but 4 runs for the Gauchos. They lead by 2 going in the top of the 9th. Wrongfielders down to their final 3 outs. 7, 8, and 9 due up in the order. Hasn't been a strong part of the order here today. Facing off against Lily Pad. Fouled back 1 and 2 the count. Fruity 0 for 3 tonight. But connects with that one. That one's down, a base hit. And we're in 1 swing territory here in the top of the 9th. But it's Sophia Saturn. And she will stay in to take the plate appearance. With that whiffer lurking in the background. 1 and 1 the count. Fouled off, and here comes whiffer. That one's low, 2 and 2. Outside, full count. Strike 3 call, and Saturn sits down, 1 away. Here comes Woden Wayne, 0 for 3, and he'll take the plate appearance. No one better on the Wrongfielders bench to take the plate appearance. Behind 0 and 2, 0 for 3 on the day. Hard hit ball, but well foul. Swing and a miss! And the Gauchos 1 out away from a gigantic come from behind win. And dartboard will get pulled in favor of Taco Burns. The last hope for the Wrongfielders. And a line shot to Billups, and the Gauchos take the game 7-5. Seven unanswered runs for the Gauchos in the final 4 innings. And they come back from a 5-run deficit to face the Lumberjacks in the second round. Every top seed won except for the Bombers. That's fun. 5 runs, 7 hits for the Wrongfielders. 7 runs, 9 hits for the Gauchos. Only lone hits on the day. Brickhouse, the grand slam, not enough. Woden Wayne striking out 4 times. 15 strikeouts on the night for the Wrongfielders compared to 2 all night for the Gauchos. Loss will go to Iconic, just didn't have the stuff. 4 earned through an inning. Lily Pad gets the win. The bullpen really coming to the rescue. Combining for 2, 4, 5, and 2/3 of unearned baseball. Pulling your MVP, hitting the go-ahead home run. House with the grand slam. Banger receiving 3rd place honors. Well, that's going to do it for the wild card round. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next time. Have a good rest of the week, everyone. Bye-bye.